Okay, so this is my new strategy. I've realized I'm very good at finding the stocks which are the most volatile each day, intraday. So this is how I do it. I go in here, and this is kind of like my scanner on the market, my eyes into the market, and then essentially I kind of just hover my mouse over each ticker until I find an interesting sort of depth on a stock. So if you see something like kind of like that, where there's kind of holes in between the green and red bars, so there's holes, which means it's going to be quite volatile. The reason that one's quite volatile is because where was it? That's actually not a stock. That's a debt note. You can see ANZ Cap Note 6, BVSW, yada yada yada. So naturally, these sort of instruments are quite gappy. But when you find stocks that are kind of have holes in them, like that one, I'll grab it and I'll drag it onto this screen over here. So over here, as you can see, it's like populated it now. And then what I'll do, for instance, I might think about buying that one there if there was heaps of buyers behind it. And if this was a bigger green bar, that would be a good risk to reward trade, because you could buy that, it could pop up, and if it goes down, you just hit out in this wall. And because there's heaps of holes up here, it's more likely for it to go up and to go down. So that's kind of my setup that I'm going to most of the time. So I found out that I'm pretty good at finding out when the reversal happens. So if we go to, what was the one we were looking at? Seek had an announcement today. And if I just look at the day, they had over here a big, well, actually down here, they dropped down from the announcement and then they popped up, followed by a huge crash. I was just looking at it before. In the pre-market, let's go a little bit faster. Play it. So, a lot of red bars, a lot of holes. It's going down. Looks like it's going to open with a lot of sell pressure. But actually, let's slow down. Actually, when it does open, it goes up. Okay, and if I pause it here, you can see there's a lot more buyers than sellers. I wouldn't be getting in here. I'd be waiting to see what happens for the first minute at least. If we just continue playing it, it's going up. What I'm waiting for is for these buyers to thin out equal to or less than how much it's thinned out on the sell side. So keep on watching. You can see if I slow it down, go back again, it jumps up here and the sellers kick in, and then see it's starting to get holes in the buy side. And now that's when I start to get interested in the trade. So if we keep watching, as you can see, it's having trouble around 1960, and then it has had a bit of a kick down, and it's had another kick down, and then this is when I'd probably get out if I had got in before, because it looks like there's like more holes in the sell side, so I'd probably take profits there. But I'll just leave it there. But that's kind of a clue, kind of a hint on how I like to find trades. That Seek one, unfortunately, I missed out on today, but the one I did was MSB. So I managed to get short up here at 325 was my entry. Unfortunately, I stopped out. Not stopped out, but I took profits down here when I started to see the momentum slowing down. Which is something I needed to get at, is holding through these kick-ups, and then I would have got pretty much double of what I made today if I held all the way down to 310. It's just these kick-ups I can't really figure out how how to hold through them, or whether that's, you need to respect it and then truly do exit out. I'm having a hard time doing that at the moment. But yeah, that's it. That's it.